Hey, you. I have to share this information with you before I go to sleep. And what triggered it was I've been sharing this nugget with my inner circle, and I feel like you are definitely part of my inner circle. So give me just a few moments to explain this. Because I was having a debate today with my brother about mask. And he was saying to me, Eliza, this mask right here, I have to show it to you, is the best mask to put on. And it took me all the way back to day one, where the first day I put a mask on, I felt like I couldn't breathe, like I didn't know how to cope. And I'm like, I'm a stress management specialist, an emotional healing strategist. How am I not gonna be able to cope? And I realized this, I need to create some new tools for myself. So I upped my meditation. And so a couple of weeks ago, once again, when I was in meditation, I was meditating before I got out of my vehicle to go into a meeting because I knew it was some conflicts and I wanted to be at my highest best self. I wanted to make sure that there was going to be no overreactions in me and I was not going to respond to things that were unnecessary because it was family. So I wanted to make sure that I was just in the right, calm headspace. So nonetheless, I go to dig into my purse for a mint because I needed my breath to feel fresh. And, not because somebody was going to smell it other than me, but when you smell good to yourself, you're being good to yourself. So this is what showed up. An essential oil. And I was like, okay. So I opened it up, did a little dab on the back of my hand, and was like, girl, that smells so good. It made me feel good instantly. And I put essential oils around the house and I put it on my diffuser and, I go to sleep by it. I'm always about creating atmospheres and ambiance to not just make it smell good, look good, so I can feel good and be good. And so, therefore, it went click, click. I was like, Lord, you are the best. I put my essential oil back out. And I want to show you this before I go any further. These are some of my common masks that I wear. And yes, ladies, I do pick some of my masks and wear them according to my outfits, So this is my bling, bling, bling one, which I have a lot of conversation when I meet people with this mask on. My black one and my multicolored one. And what's so good about this one is it's double paneled. So, and there's times where I feel like I need to double up on my mask depending on where I'm going. So I'll show you specifically what I did. I took my mask off, grabbed my essential oil, dabbed some on both sides, put my mask back on, and I was like, OMG. I was like, oh my goodness. I didn't hit the emotional regulation jackpot. I was like, Lord, that was a mean download. So I've been doing it ever since and sharing it wherever I go. So I needed to give you this nugget tonight. Find yourself a quality essential oil. If you ask me, I'll put it in the comments below. Find out what works for you because I have the orange, the spearmint, and the peppermint. The spearmint and peppermint alone, they regulate, relax the respiratory and nervous system. That's one to consider. The orange one just brings a calmness and a refreshingness. Anything citrus, oh my goodness. Anything that has the sunny kind of smell. I can't seem to say this word right now. Probably because I'm a little sleepy and I need to go to bed. But I wanted to share this with you before I went to bed tonight because I know that you would benefit from it, that this would make a difference for you tomorrow, today, right now. Because when you put the essential oil in your mask, no matter where you are, you're smelling it. And it's regulating your emotions. And we need to be regulating our emotions as much as possible. Because I was driving through town tonight and the energies are so high right now. And you know it. You know what you're feeling. And I saw somebody run a red light and that put me in high caution mode. Where the next light I came to, I took my time. And they were blowing behind me, but I said, you know what? I'm in caution mode, extra caution mode. I came to the stop sign because I know patterns of when energies get high, people just shifting around. Before I knew it, somebody came from around behind me. Somebody came, and I said, wait, let me just pull over a moment and chill because I'm going to protect myself first. And that's what you have to do for you. But making sure that you're regulating your emotions, that you're releasing the tension and toxins that you feel. It's vitally important to where you're going, what you're doing, how you're thriving, and why you're not thriving. So wherever you find yourself at today, take it up to the next level. Get your essential oil, do your due diligence, and find out what they're made of, the ones that you buy. Are they 100% natural? What works with you to shift your mood when you need it. Some essential oils, sleepy time, and they have different names for different ones. Can help you to go to sleep at night. Wherever you find yourself at, it's just time to find your inner peace and connect with it constantly, because that's what's going to help you become well. And I just want to share this last golden nugget. I was on high blood pressure medication. And I looked for a natural remedy, and I found several of them. And that's part of how the breathing experience got birthed. Some of you know my story, but if you don't know my story, visit me on my website. But ladies, listen. Join me and 3 other speakers. On November the 7th, we'll be doing a virtual conference, 200 Women in Jeans and Workshop. It's going to be a phenomenal time. That information is below the video too. But listen also, lastly, leave me a comment when you get your essential oil. Come back and share the good news of how you put the essential oil in your mask and you shared this information with somebody else. And it made a difference for your day. It made a difference for your moment. It made a difference for your heartache. You were able to release some tension and frustration and just enjoy the moment. Because the moment is the only time you have authority in that moment. So do yourself a favor and get some essential oils. Get a diffuser. Create the atmospheres that bring you peace and harmony within yourself. So when you show up at work, when you show up on a conversation, when you show up as your best, healthy, happy, and vibrant, thriving self. And that alone will create ease in your day. Where you'll find yourself getting some things done because you're more at peace and you're not feeling the pressures so much because that sweet smell shifted your mood and uplifted you. I'm a person that loves perfumes. I got a whole lot of perfumes because I am a firm believer that smells really do make a difference. Because if you have a bad smell, you get ticked off. You're like, ah. But if you have a good smell, you can be just as sweet and in harmony and happy as you want to be. So that's what I have for you tonight. I'm Eliza Dukes, CEO of The Breathing Experience and emotional healing strategist. See you soon. Good night. Good day. Be good to yourself.